All right. All right, try this now. Marilena, let me know if I'm coming through clear so we can get back to the talk today. Let me know if it's still coming through. It's still doing it? Oh. I can't imagine why. Let me put that on the built-in. All right, is that good? That's good, Marilena? Okay. Sheesh. Yo, you guys, technology. It's technology. It's something else. I know what I got to do too on this end. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. The third thing that I want to tell you guys about, let's get back into it. All right. So my audio is good on TikTok. Okay, good. All right. The third thing that I want to talk to you guys on that's going to give you some success, help you to have some success in your long distance relationship. Oh, hold on. Set clear expectations. Set clear expectations. Okay? This could be a problem. And I'll tell you why. What's going on, Miss Furlow? What's happening? So one of the things, if you're going to be successful with a long distance relationship, and I can tell you this is what happened with my long distance relationship. Setting clear expectations. Nobody should have to wonder. Nobody should have to guess. Nobody should have to think that you're going in a certain direction but you're not. But you're thinking about one thing and they're thinking about something else. All right. So you got to set clear expectations. What are the expectations? Are the expectations that they're going to call you in the morning? Or are they going to call you in the evening? What is the framework? Because I'm telling y'all, this may seem so small, so insignificant, but this is the stuff and the reasons why people break up. Because you thought they were going to call you at this time. I thought you was going to call me at the other time. I couldn't get through to you. What was you doing? Oh, you went to that party. Was your ex at the party? All these things. Clear expectations. How about going out? How about spending Saturday night? Right? Long distance relationships can be difficult, but if you take what I'm saying right now and apply this to your long distance relationships, I'm telling you, it's going to save you lots of time, lots of frustration, and it could just make things easier. Long distance relationships don't actually have to be hard. They don't actually have to be hard. All right. So set up clear expectations so that everybody knows what everybody else is doing. One of the things you got to set up a clear expectation on is for your downtime. All right. Appreciate that. How media Daryl. Sorry, I messed up your name. The #1 relationship coach. Appreciate the love. Clear expectations for your downtime, right? How are you spending your downtime? Okay. If you're going to the movies, who are you going to the movies with? Do you have it nailed down as far as who you're allowed to be with? who is on the okay list and who is on the not okay list. Okay? You have to talk about this stuff, because I'm telling you, they are going to show up. They're going to be out with somebody on the not okay list, and then there is going to be a problem. Because you got to understand, if the people are at a distance, they're not just going to sit in the house all the time. They're going to go out. They're going to go be social. They're going to go meet friends. They're going to meet family. You guys coming into YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. They're going to hang out with their people. Hit that like button for me. But you got to have clear expectations. Even look, check it out. Even clear expectations on the meeting, right? When you guys decide, let's get together. All right. If you decide, you know what, I'm flying to your city to see you. It's my turn to fly to your city to see you. Clear expectations. Who's paying? Clear expectations. Where am I staying? Clear expectations. Do I need to rent a car? Clear expectations. What is going to happen while we're there? Clear expectations. You have to communicate your expectations. Now, how are we going to deal with the jealousy? Number 4, we have to address envy, jealousy, and that feeling, that gnawing feeling in the back of your head that tells you they're doing something wrong. That gnawing feeling that tells you you might be getting played. The gnawing feeling has to be addressed. It has to be addressed. Because if it's not addressed, it does not go away. For me, the man, be real with me, beyond with me, everything, I'm not jealous. Jealousy's the green monster. Yes, it is. And I'm telling you, it can happen. It happens very easily. Happened in my long distance relationship. People got jealous, you know, and especially when you're not going to be near them. You're just thinking about where they could be, what they could be doing. And guess what, y'all? Now we're going to talk about jealousy, but we got to talk about truth too. Sometimes they're doing the thing that you think that they're doing. Sometimes they're actually guilty of the thing that you're jealous about. So somebody has to say something about that. So again, everything, all of these points that I'm making, they all stack on top of each other, right? You got to have the communication. You have to have the clear, expectations. You got to have the hangout list people, the people on the hangout list, and the people on that do not hangout list. Because something is going to happen. You can believe that. Something's going to happen. All right. This is something that you guys really need to pay attention to. Idealizing your partner. Idealizing your partner, right? Making them your God. Making them seem as if, oh, they could never be tempted by anything. I mean, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody does everything right the way that's supposed to be done. Nobody does everything right. And so looking at them as if they're Jesus Christ Jr., as if, they are just so super special and, unique and they have no flaws, you're setting yourself up. Okay? Because the first time they say something that you don't like, it's going to be a problem. All right? It's going to be a problem. So stop idealizing your partner. Look, you have to take them off the pedestal and deal with them in real life. All right? Real life. They're not perfect, and neither are you. Now, I think this is number 5. Number 5, right? One of the things we got to talk about here is, where is the end point? Where is the point where we're going to come together? Where's the point where we're going to say, you know what? We're going to be meeting on this day. I don't care if it's spring break. I don't care if it's for Thanksgiving. I don't care if it's for 4th of July. For some people do all the holidays, right? No, you're not perfect, Regina. Stop playing. Some people do all the holidays, but you have to establish, when will I see you again? When is our next meeting? You guys type in the chat there. End point. End point. ENDPOINT. End point. When is the end point? The point where we're going to definitely know that we're going to see each other, we're going to spend time together, and we're going to connect, reconnect, spend some quality time together. Because I'm telling you, if there's no end point, if there's no meeting established, then people start floating. Listen, this actually happens in regular relationships. This happens in husband and wife relationships. You can start floating if you've got nothing planned. So you can just think about it like everything that is planned, everything in a regular relationship, it multiplies when it is a long distance relationship. So jealousy in a marriage or in a close, local relationship, it magnifies when they are long distance. So you have to be completely clear on the end point. When will we see each other again? That's so important. So now let me get to one of the questions. One of the ladies had, she told me a little earlier. She said, Kel, I went and visited the guy. Now, for you guys that don't follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. Hit that subscribe button here in YouTube and follow me on TikTok. You guys in the TikTok, you're welcome to click the link in the bio and come on to the screen in YouTube. But the lady said, look, she heard my video talking about it's important for you to go visit them and they have to come and visit you. I was talking about the visitations. Hey, Makita, thank you so much for coming over. Hit that subscribe button when you come over. Look, talking about going and visiting each other. And y'all heard what I said. Listen, I'll repeat it again if you didn't hear what I said. A woman is not to get on a plane and visit a man first. Do not get on a plane and go to where he lives first. The man should get on a plane and come to you and see where you live first. Okay? Now, the question came up. Somebody was like, well, Cal, that sounds good. But wait a minute. What if he sends me the ticket for me to come to him? And my thought on that is, well, that is I can understand why that's feels good. It feels good to get flued out. It feels good to get flued out. But I'm telling you, you are moving in his frame. He put the money out, flew you in to come see him at his convenience. And I'm telling you, that is the beginning of at his convenience. It's the start of a continuous situation. And I'm telling you, how things start is how they will be. Who's that? In Fogo said he only came once to me. Other than that, I came to him. Now listen, after he comes to you, you go to him. Whatever y'all do after that is all good, right? But I'm telling you, the first meeting, the very first time somebody's going to see somebody, it has to be him going to see you. Okay? He comes to see you, fine. Let him go and stay at a hotel. Let him book a hotel when he comes, because he needs to have his own space and you have your own space. Because if you y'all get together at dinner and you realize, wait a minute, this guy is shorter than I thought. This guy is older than he said. This guy is, I don't know, whatever it is that you don't like. And then you're stuck with him. So now somebody just asked a great question. What about going halfway? Who's that? Sunshine 53. Great comment. What about going halfway? I don't mind halfway. I don't mind halfway. You get a hotel and they get a hotel and you guys have separate hotels. Because I'm telling you, anything can go wrong. And if you don't want to put yourself in a position where people feel like things have to happen because I've gone through all of this. And I never want you to feel pressured to do anything physical or sexual with somebody because they came to see you. Right? So I like the idea of halfway. Halfway also gives you guys a little bit of an adventure, right? Halfway is kind of like an adventure. It's you thinking about what do I do in that town? What is there to do in the town? What is there to do in that space? Let's say if you lived in New York and they lived in Atlanta, you meet in DC, right? That's probably not exactly halfway, but you understand. You meet in DC. In DC, you got plenty of. You can go see the monument, Washington Monument. You can go see the Martin Luther King Monument. You can go see all the things. You can go out to some fine dinners, some amazing restaurants. You can go see some shows and have an adventure together. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you too about that. You have to be planning for an adventure. If you want to keep the juice and the expectation and the sprinkles, if you want to keep the sprinkles in the air in that relationship, there's got to be a sense of adventure, a sense of us doing this together. Look, if you want to know whether this long distance relationship is even going to work at all, this is a great way to know, because you're traveling and you're doing things together while you're in that city that you guys met at. it will help you to get to know how they are. Are they bossy? Are they considerate? Do they hold doors? Does she chew with her mouth open? Does he not care that he's got broccoli in his teeth? How does he take when I tell him he's got broccoli in his teeth? You know, so all of those things have to be taken into consideration. But I like it when it's meeting halfway. Now, I had a session with someone, with a client. I want to say last week. I had a session with a client, and here's what the client told me. She said the relationship went fast. They talked on the phone. Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all. I want y'all to grab this. I don't want y'all to miss this point. They met. They met online, right? And they got to talking on the phones. They did the video chat, liked each other, and they enjoyed the conversation. They had a lot in common, a lot of talking, and they had, both of them have a job where they could just talk all the time. Okay, they both have jobs they could just talk all the time without being interrupted. So that's what they did. They talked all day long. And because they talked all day long, there was a lot of communication and a lot of, hey, you're like me. Hey, you're like me. Like, wow, we got all this stuff in common. We're amazing. Right? And so it made them feel, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. It made them feel like they really, really knew each other. TikTok, I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like button. YouTube, hit that like button. Got to get the likes up in here. All the talking, all the communication, all the talking all day long, right? It made them desire each other more, but it also made them think they knew each other much more than they did. So after about 6 weeks, they started having that conversation. All right, so who's moving where? She said, I can't move because I just moved to this city. My business is here. We cracking, we rolling, and I'm here. But you can move here. My man was like, you know what? Ain't nothing cracking in my little city. I'll move over there with you. And he moved to the city where she was, moved in with her and her children. Y'all know where this story is going. Y'all know where this story is going. He moved in with her and her children. You know where the story is going. So, of course, now since you moved in with her and her children, now you're in the father role. My man went from just having conversations on the phone and, I really know you. You are the kind of woman that I really like. My girl LaDonna, what's up, boo? Appreciate you coming, checking your boy out. Look, and so he went and moved in with the young woman, and they started dating. But she said, you know what? We was starting to argue even before he moved. And when he moved in, the arguments be really ramped up because now he's a man moving into a woman's space. So now he needs his man space. Okay, he needs his man space. So he go out and start buying furniture and start buying this and start buying that for her house, for him to feel comfortable in her house. Yes. You're right, Candy. Yes. So it was a short time, 2 weeks. Yeah. In a short amount of time, he's now in her house. Now, and she said something to me that as soon as she said it, the red flag just Bah! She said when he came and he got around her daughter, she got a young daughter too. Yeah. Hey, what's that? That shake my head. Oh. She had a young daughter, and the young daughter came to him, and she's and the he said she said the guy didn't like her young daughter. Now, how in the world are you moving a guy into your house that you don't really know, but because he seemed like a good catch, he had a good career, he had his stuff together, and he was age-wise, he was mature. He was mature age-wise. And he was the kind of guy that she felt like, you know what, this is the kind of guy that I've been looking for, right? He moves in, and it's instantly there's conflict, there's trouble, there's difficulty, but they get along. They're sleeping together, they're in the same bed. But then slowly it unravels, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I can't take this. I can't. This is not what I want. I don't want a woman who's expecting me. Listen to this. I'm coming. Look, full circle, y'all. Back to the five." The 5 ways to make a long distance relationship work. He said, I can't come back to some woman expecting me to be home every night, expecting me to call all the time, expecting this and expecting that. Where if they had that level of expectation cleared out in the beginning, even before he moved there would be no more ambiguity about who should be doing what, where, when, and how, right? Because they established clarity in the beginning and expectation in the beginning, along with the communication. We just roll them right on top of these 5, right? So their relationship, they just decided, you know what, this is not going to work out. My man, he said, you know what, I'm going back home. I guess he had a home to go back to, and he just went back home. And all of this happened in a matter of like 3 months. Went up and came down in a splat in about all of 3 months. Hey Jay, where can I find the 5 rules of long distance relationship? When I write it out, this is mine. So I'll have maybe I've been thinking about putting this in a book because I got a lot of insight on the long distance relationship situations. So I had to tell her, I said, ma'am, you cannot tell your baby to hug your daddy if that man is not her daddy. You can't tell your daughter, to love this man if this ain't going nowhere. My girl Bella is in the building. What's up, boo? You can't do that. You have to take it step by step and deal with this stuff in clarity. People have to have clarity. There has to be clarity. And I'm telling you, people can be different. Now here's something that everybody who's in a long distance relationship, everybody who's thinking about getting into one, here's a problem that I had. I had this problem too. So I know what it's all about. You start being different when they arrive. You start being different when they arrive. When they arrive, it's like, oh, hey, party time. We going out. Party time. We having fun, right? Because they was coming in town. But I'm telling you right now. No, you see, I thought that was a book. All my titles, I write all my titles to sound like it's a book, because one day it's going to be. That's my plan. But I'm telling you, you have to be well aware that when you're having these long distance relationships, people are actually different than the person that they show up as. My girl Adana, she said, I believe it. Dating a person and living with a person is two different things. COVID pulled the cover off people. It's the truth. It's two different things. You don't know them. You don't know somebody that you haven't lived with. Yes. Who was that? Yanni 805 said weekend behavior. Some people in long distance relationships, they got weekend behavior. They don't have everyday behavior. They don't have consistent behavior. They have party time, weekend, Friday night, just got paid. Okay, but what about Tuesday? What about Thursday? Thursday afternoon? Are you still going to be the same way? Absolutely. Marlena, everybody wants to be in love, but love and choices, being in love and being and making good choices are not necessarily the same thing. It's not the same thing. You can be in love and make bad choices. A lot of people, yes, I'm a dating and relationship coach, Adrian. A lot of people are good for the time that you're there. And when you walk out the door, boom, they say, sheesh, glad that's over. But when you move in there and you're there consistently, continually, you get to see the real person. And I'm telling you, listen, let's be honest. You don't really know somebody until you've spent consistent amount of time in their lives. So that young lady that I was talking about, that I was coaching, I told her, I said, listen, I understand why you were attracted to this guy. Because he was a good guy. Like he was a great guy. He understood her language. They talked the same language. They talked language of business and growth. And, he read the same books she read and all those things. And they had so many things in common. And, but just because somebody has a lot of things in common with you, that doesn't mean you're going to be a good mate for them. That doesn't mean you're going to be good together. Just because y'all go to the same church. Just because y'all have the same faith. Just because y'all go to the same mosque. Just because you go to the same school, the same gym, the same whatever it is. It doesn't mean that you guys are going to be good together. Especially if it goes fast. Listen to this, y'all. I want y'all to follow what I'm saying here. Speed is the enemy of relationships. Speed is the enemy of relationships. Speed. If it goes too fast, too many things happening. Here, we there. Now we down there looking at rings. Now we looking at weddings. Now we. Speed is the enemy of relationships. Come on, somebody type that down below. I need y'all to type it. I need y'all to drop that in the comment section, wherever you watching. Speed is the enemy of relationships. Because I'm telling you, speed is going to make you think there is something here when there is nothing there. It's all an illusion. But if you don't slow down, if it goes fast, I'm telling you, it will burn out just as fast. Speed. They wanna hurry up and see you. Y'all meet online and they say that, hey, this looks like a good match. Let's meet down at the restaurant tonight. Right? They want to meet you tonight. And you don't even know anything about them. But you just go out your house, get dressed up, go out there and meet them? No. No, you need to know if they're even worth meeting. Just because y'all got a few things in line and you like this and I like that. Oh, we got a lot of likes. But is there potential for love? Got a lot of likes. So one of the things I do with my clients, and you guys want to book a session with me, you can book a session with me. Shoot me an email. I'm gonna drop it right here while I'm just talking about it. One of the things I tell my clients, I said, we are going to create an avatar for your relationship, for the person, for the man or woman in your relationship. We got to create an avatar. We have to create a model for you to know who is right for you in your relationships. Who's the right person, right? So this is what I do with my clients. We sit down and you tell me every little detail about the person you want in your life. The person that your ideal, the white knight, I don't care what you want to call him, right? Your ideal person. We sit down and we write out the avatar. We talk about health. We talk about fitness. We talk about career. We talk about spiritual life. We talk about all of that. Even political life. We talk about emotional intelligence situations, right? Talk about stuff like kindness. Talk about stuff like care. Talk about stuff like everything that their ideal person. I'm talking about looks and everything. Looks, financial status, all of it. Right? So that when they go out, so that when you meet somebody on Hinge or you meet somebody on one of the other ones, Tinder, all of them, you look at that person, then you look at your avatar and you match them up. And listen, you can actually know if this person is going to be a right fit for you. Believe it or not. Look, you can know. In that case, you can actually know from a conversation. If you get a conversation going with them, it's going to be a yes or it's going to be a no. It's going to be a yes or it's going to be a no. Do you listen to Steve Harvey? He all right. He's just another voice. I don't study him that much. But I salute him. I salute all the guys talking about relationships. It's either going to be a yes or no because you have set up the avatar and you know exactly what it is you want. So I'm telling you, long distance relationships can actually work. Divorcing after 20 years, I have not a clue as to what I want in a mate, but I know what I don't want. Healing, yes. I agree. If you want to do a session, book me. Shoot me an email right now to lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com. lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com. Or click the link in the bio to come onto the show. And I'll show you. You'll see it on the screen. So this is important, man. Now, whether you are in a long distance relationship or not, what we talked about in this show is important, right? Because you may have a daughter, you might have a son, you might have a nephew, you might have a mom or somebody in your life may be interested in having a long distance relationship with somebody and they don't know where to start. They don't know what the rules are. They don't know. They're just going to go, oh, let me just throw myself to the wind, to caution at the wind. And they're going to land flat on their faces. But you can direct them over here to book a session, or even just to this video on YouTube, and they could just check off the boxes. Do we have clear communication? Do we have clear expectation? Check it right off the box. And you'll know. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. I love y'all coming on and over to the YouTube side. I appreciate that. Need y'all to hit that subscribe button when you come through to the YouTube side. But the young lady who just said she's divorcing after 20 years, right? You don't even know where to go. I understand. You're starting from scratch. And I'm telling you, the dating market and what's happening out here is very, very different. Yes, Marilena, I like you. Sound like you've been in my in them clubhouse rooms where we have used to have them kind of conversations. Good stuff. But yeah, man, listen, you have to be careful. Thank you, Sunshine. Sunshine 53 sent me some love. She sent me a love you. I love you right back. You guys on TikTok, drop them flowers, drop them gifts. If you appreciate this love, show some love back. If y'all appreciate this, show some love back. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, tap on the screen, tap on the screen, tap on that screen. Yes, yes, yes. And so there was a lady, this lady was that contacted me. She said, I went and visited the man and realized it's not going to work. Halsey said, why does he ghost after making promises to see you and never shows up? Maybe we should do a show on on ghosting too, because that definitely happens. But the lady, she went to go visit the man. He paid for her flight. Long distance relationship. He paid for the flight. She went to go see him. And when she got there, they had an okay time. But when she went home, she messaged them and said, it's over. It's not going to work. Now, when she told me, she said, but maybe I made a mistake. I said, you know what? You didn't make no mistake. You know what you saw. You know what you felt. You know what was happening. You know what was going on. Thank you, Sunshine, for the rose. Appreciate you guys for the gifts and the hearts. You know what you felt. You know what you know. Stop second guessing yourself. You know what it is. You know what it is. So if it didn't work, yes, guess what? It just didn't work. But I'm telling you, it's better for you to figure out that it didn't work now than to waste your time. No, that's bad advice. Don't tell nobody to wait till 5 years from now. No. Not unless I didn't read that right. You do it. You get back out there when you are ready. And even with that, with you getting back out there when you're ready, take it slow. Tell people where you are. I don't care if the person want to hold your hand. Say, hold on. I like you. I think you're a good person, but I'm not ready to hold hands yet. I like you, but I'm not ready to kiss yet. I like you. I'm not ready to do all of that emotional, intimate stuff yet. I'm not ready for intimacy yet. but just give me some time to get comfortable. I'm telling you, what I say speed is? Speed. Watch the speed. You got to watch the speed. Speed is the enemy of relationships. Hello from the Philippines. What's going on? RV. Watch it from Kenya. What's going on? Kenya's in the building. Kenya, Africa. Yes. Speed is the enemy of relationships. And I'm telling you, if you let that thing go too fast, too far, too quick, the next thing you know, you're going to be in a situation that you didn't plan for. And it's not going to be what you want. It's not going to be what you wanted. And it's not going to plan out for you. All right, you guys. Check it out. I got the lovecoachzoomroom.com. For right now, it's just $7 to join me on Saturday. We're going to be on Zoom on Saturday. You can share your thoughts. I'll give you my opinion on your situation. And then I will go ahead and, let you go. Now, we don't do strategy too much in the lovecoachzoomroom.com. But you will get some insight on your situation, and it's going to be very helpful to you. So go to lovecoachzoomroom.com, sign up. It's just $7 right now. But if you need to book a whole session, you know that you got private things. We had a lady last night who came through, and she had some private issues. She couldn't talk to her stuff about, on none of these platforms. She needed privacy. And I understand why after hearing it. So if you need privacy, you need a one-on-one love coach session, shoot me the email. Let me know that you saw this show and where you saw the show. And I'll send you the link to book a paid session. All right. Hey, how long do you wait in a long-term relationship to finally move forward in marriage? That is a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. We'll talk about it. I'll shoot some videos on that on TikTok. I'll be sure to do that. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate y'all being a part of the show. Appreciate all of you coming through and being here. Let's do it again. I'm testing this thing on Sunday, you guys, to see if this is a better time. My analytics told me Sunday is a good day to do these shows. Y'all let me know if y'all like these shows on Sunday, even rather than Monday. I normally do them on Monday, but looks like Sunday is working out pretty good. So y'all let me know if you like the show on YouTube on Sundays instead. So, but anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Appreciate you coming through. Till next time, peace.